Hey everyone, this is Nitro. In this video I'm going to work through the SS level trials, and so let's begin with the first one. SS Trial 1, magic damage reduced by 50%. A lot of cavalry units, and that means, why don't I bring Landius as my tank instead of Ledin, right? Because then he can counter-attack against these ranged attackers. Everyone except for the catapult that has 3 range. So, Leon, right? So Landius, Leon, Liana, who I just removed accidentally. And then the last character truly does not matter. Could be Bozol, just to Earthquake to reduce the damage they do. Could be Tieris, so that Landius can heal up more. I'll do. In this case, why don't I do Tieris? But that last character is truly optional. So, here we go. So, let's have Leon crush the 2 infantry to start. And so, Chivalry up. And the attack. And then I want to position myself in a spot where I can move to attack this guy for sure. And I think that this is the town. Because I think this is a forest, and this is a forest. So moving 2 tiles through grassland and then 1 tile onto the forest is fine. Let's have Landius then move up to here and activate his faction buff. And Leon will be responsible for killing off the Orc General with assault. And then retreat. And then finally, Sophia will regenerate, and Tieris will miracle. Stacking all the buffs I can. Forgets, which makes me unable to receive buffs. Right? Oh no, cannot use passives. That's a much less minor effect than cannot receive buffs. Well, let's start with rewind then. And I might as well attack Blessing Leon just because. Now have Leon first crush the catapult. And then move back. And then Liana will again. But before I gain, why don't I melee attack this Necromancer and see how much damage Landius does. Not enough to kill. Which is fine. So yeah, let's gain Leon now. Have Leon wipe out one of these enemies. And retreat. Oof. So without a guaranteed heal from Tieris, Landius as a tank really struggles to take hits, in truth. It worked out for me because I have the revive skill, but he is definitely much more vulnerable overall to damage than Ledin is. Of course, yeah. It's just one of those things, I suppose. Regardless, this fight is over,
戦いはまだ終わっていない。油断する
with
な。
Landius doing a finishing strike. I'm not sure it really is worth bringing Landius as a tank over Ledin in general though. In any case, let's continue. So, the next one, SS Trial 2. When battling against Lancer, infantry, and aquatic units, all stats increase by 50%. Interesting. Let's see what the enemies are first then. Mainly ranged enemies. And they said Lancer, Infantry, and Aquatic. Which means I could actually bring Ledin quite successfully. If I choose to give him, let's say, Zealots instead. Right? There's only one cavalry enemy, the Bone Dino. So yeah, why don't I try doing this? Let's bring Ledin with Zealots instead of the easy to kill Landius. And the difference is the defense value, right? My Landius currently only has 369 defense as opposed to 558. Granted, some of Landius' attack is added to his defense due to his talent, right? But it's only 8% right now. So when he is at 6 stars, with 20% of his attack added to defense, he would be much tougher, but at the 4-star level, he's still quite vulnerable. In any case, let's switch over to Ledin as the tank. There is 1, 2, 3, 4 ranged attackers. So at the end of the day, you know, whether you use Landius or you use Ledin, either could work. Because both of them are not Lancer, Infantry, or Aquatic. Okay, so just to help tank the damage, why don't I bring Bozel with Earthquake and Seal instead of Tieris for her miracle, really. So here we go. Turn on the danger zone. Let's begin by moving up. And I might as well faction buff this one. Not particularly planning to push in super aggressively. So. At the end of the day, I feel like I usually just settle to use this party. It seems to be the best for me at this current time. Until I have a 6-star Tieris, this seems to be my overall best party for Timeless Trial. With the occasional variation, which is not very often. So, let's move up. An Earthquake. And I did seal the Mist Dancer, which means I don't actually have to go up and kill it. Although I could. So, Liana can move up to here and I gain a character that's there. Meaning, I should probably just kill this flyer, Griffin Knight, to start. And maybe not even kill, just weaken is fine. So let's have Ledin move up and Divine Guard now. Let's have Liana move up and I gain my Leon to get the first kill. And I want to still be in guard range, so I guess the best one to take down is probably this Leviathan. And finally, let's have Sophia regenerate Ledin with his level 7 Zealots. That went pretty well. Alright. Let's start things off with a rewind from Sophia. That way I can have Ledin actually do a melee attack this turn. But before that, I'd rather have Leon crush for sure, guaranteed to kill 2 of these ranged enemies. So there goes the first one, and let's get rid of the catapult for the second. And I might as well have Ledin in truth melee attack this angel. Wow, look at the damage I took
何
there.
をして
ご命令を
Okay, no
これが
worries.
私の信じる心です
Because Liana's talent healing does a great job there. And I was going to kill off the catapult. And finally have
何
Bozo
をしてるのか分かっ
just do a range attack on this angel. Weaken it down some more. So let's take a beating from the ranged attack. But Ledin will finish off the angel pretty easily, even with the damaged elements.
了解
And then Leon can easily finish the fight. As always. SS Trial 3. After the end of battle, restore hit points equals to 30% of damage dealt. Alrighty. And characters are split up. It's this map again. Okay, first, let's change Ledin back to his Phalanx, because the Phalanx are the most tanky with their physical damage reduction of 30%. Next, I want Leon to kill off multiple enemies. And the easiest way is, because it's actually just 2 ranged and a tentacle, I can really leave them separated like this. There's not a problem with a separated strategy, like, at all. So I think I'll run this separated strategy instead. Although, why don't I just replace Bozo with Elwyn? Maybe? No. Whatever. Let's throw in Tiaris. Because Earthquake can't hit very many enemies, so I'd rather have Tiaris for healing Light and Miracle than Bozo, who can barely Earthquake any enemies. So here we go. Let's just start.
準備完了です
Alright, so Ledin will Divine Guard.
正面突破了解
And over here, Leon needs to kill off 2 enemies. It's definitely going to be, I think, the Archer General and the Leviathan. So... well, let's move up here. Chivalry up.
抵抗はするわ
Hoping to debuff the Leviathan's defense. Did not happen. And just do a melee attack on the Archer General. And then retreat back to hopefully, once again, debuff. There we go.
ご命令を
Got the debuff this time. So... let's have
これが
Leon
私の信じる心です
get a gained.
了解
And why don't I assault the Leviathan here? Not enough damage to kill. Whoa, interesting. That's fine.
もう私はい
And over here, I'm going to regenerate and miracle up Ledin.
ごめんなさいねもう私の番できた This cuttlefish should use Tentacle on Liana. Yep. So as long as Ledin takes care of the 3 ranged enemies on this side, or sorry, the flyers on this side, the Harpy Queen, the Angel, and the Vampire Bat, I should be okay. Even if he can't really deal with the catapult. The catapult doing physical damage doesn't really do much to the phallic soldiers. So yeah, should be fine. Alrighty. And the time law really helps here too.
行くぜ
So let's have Ledin finally activate his faction buff to start.
了解
And Sophia,
もう私の番はい
let's see, can Sophia rewind affect these two? Doesn't seem like it. Oh well.
もう
Oh, Tiaris can heal herself for now then.
了解
And
はい
let's have Liana heal
これ
herself.
が私の信じる心です
準備完了です
And Leon. Uh-oh. Leon not doing much damage now without the chivalry buff. Oh, it is what it is.
これはあまり使いたくないですよね
By placing Sophia beside the cuttlefish will attack Ledin instead, effectively. So this is fine. And the time law is really healing up Ledin to fall. So actually I really should not have brought Tiaris. You know, another melee damager, melee attacker like Elwyn to crush these guys would have been fine too. Would have made this slightly faster for sure. Regardless though, this works out fine just as well, you know. I just made the battle slightly slower to finish off.
準備完了です
Alright, so let's have Liana prayer up.
人思考そして
了解
And I'm going to see if I can rewind in a way that affects everyone.
もう私の番
Doesn't seem like it, so I'm going to have to just attack Blessing Leon instead.
準備完了です行くぜよし
And let's have Ledin melee attack the cuttlefish. Since I'm not going to end up using
準備完了です
はい
rewind.
あれ気づかないうちにごめんなさいね
準備完了です
See if Leon can one-shot this cuttlefish with attack blessing. And he does! So just 2 ranged enemies left now. Alright.
了解
And Leon's skills have refreshed themselves, so it should be pretty easy to finish at this point.
ご命令をこれが私の信じる心です
準備完了です無駄な抵抗はするな準備完了です
There we are. SS Trial 4. After taking action, you gain a shield. Damage dealt increases by 20%, and damage you take decreases by 50%. Lasts 2 turns, can be dispelled. The enemy gets this effect, so you do not as a player. Well, that's fine because almost all the enemies are cavalry and flyers, which means as long as I camp in the city, there won't be any problems. So I'm just going to have Ledin in the front, bring multiple AoE attackers, and then Ledin and Sophia like this. The camping strategy. So let's just play them out.
ターゲットはターゲットは
Let's move everybody up initially,
何をしてる
heading towards the city.
よし正面突破何をしてるのか分かっているのか計画通り
This is even, in many ways, this is quite easy because there's no ranged attackers at all. So they can only come at me one at a time. So as long as your Ledin can tank a hit, you're fine. So.
行くぜ。
ご命令を。
よし。
So let's have Ledin here.
勝負をつける時が来たな。
And Sophia here. Regenerate Ledin.
これはあまり使いたくないですよね。
And Liana will just move
ご命
inside.
令を。
So really, as long as your tank cannot get one-shotted, this battle is easy. Alright, let's start moving everybody inside. So... Might as well have Bozol toss out an Earthquake to start. And the one character I really want to harm is actually that infantry at the back. Even more than the other characters. So let's go with that.
今です。
行くぜ。
はい。ご命令を。
Okay. So I'm just actually going to place Liana all the way in the corner here for now. And have her prayer up. That way I can place Sophia here. And just fully heal up Ledin. At this point, even if Ledin gets hit by a cavalry or rammed or whatever, it won't matter. Because only one guy can attack Ledin where he's standing. And I don't expect Ledin to... Oh! I didn't expect Ledin to one-shot due to the shield, but he did anyways. So actually, this turn, Ledin ends up taking 3 strikes rather than just 1. But with his good amount of defense and the Earthquake debuff, no problems at all. So, because I had clocks activate clearly, I can toss out another Earthquake. So why not? I can also have Lana attack. There's just 3 enemies left now. And I'm definitely going to rewind this turn. Because I need Divine Guard.
Yes.
Let's just reactivate that. Why don't I even just gain Lana? Probably should have done that before I rewinded. So that Lana could... So that Liana would still have rewind, act again this turn, but whatever. This battle isn't exactly difficult. There we go. Another battle complete. And now we're on the SS Ultimate Trial, where I can get my SSR accessory gift box. Ooh, I'm kind of excited. Damage decreased by 20% for each block moved before attacking, up to 100%. The only thing I'm wondering is, do I actually want to wait on this because of this? Bracer Force. Limited time crossover equipment will be temporarily unavailable after the event. Afterwards, equipment with the same effects but different appearances will be available from other game modes. Wait, it's temporarily unavailable, which means I think there's 2 weeks until you can start getting the equivalents, right? So you can't start getting them on the 1st. You probably have to wait till around the 15th before the other items are available. So yeah, I guess I'll finish up the event after all. I might as well do the ultimate trial. So, time law. Damage decreased by 20% for each block move before attacking up to 100%. Which means Lester Chain Hook pulling them to you would be the ideal method of fighting. So you don't have to move at all. So Sophia, Liana, right? Lana, Bozel is fine. Lester to pull them to you. I probably do want Leon as well. So where is Lester? Once again, he's disappeared. Okay, Lester. Alright, let's replace Bozo with Leon, and then we'll run that. And I can also just bring, rather than regenerate, bring Strengthen for 1 battle, just to make sure Lana deals enough damage to kill. Alright. Alright, so here we go with the battle, and I'm just going to turn the danger zone just so I know where I need to retreat my characters to for each fight. So first things first, let's move to take down Hein. Alright, so up goes Lester, to Chain Hook, and then retreat back 2 tiles. Leon is going to chivalry up, move 1 tile and assault Hein, and then move back. And I might as well have Lana attack at 3 range to finish Hein off. So 1 enemy down. Now, apparently, Lester can be attacked because Ledin got +3 mobility for his buff. So I'm going to have to use the again to move Lester back. So that was a RNG factor. Thankfully, I brought Liana. So let's just rewind this turn. And that is why turn on the danger zone is so useful. So let's get rid of Chris next. And just once again, assault Chris. And move back, I suppose. Let's strengthen Lana for her ranged attack. And whatever. Dark Reaper. And now I wait for Lester. So 3 turns. Two turns. Next turn. So 1 turn, or next turn it'll be ready. Alright, so Lester, Chain Hook. And get out of the way, as always.
Let's have Sophia strengthen
これはあまり
Lena.
使いたくないですわね
And let's have Lena do the first range strike. Oh, wow.
了解
Okay. In that case, I might as well just again Lena to do a
私の信
regular
じる心です
second range strike and finish let him off.
了解よし準備完了
はいご命令を
So let's speed this up while... Yeah, might as well rewind.
これは
But
あ
I'm
ま
not
り
going to
使いた
attack
くない
this
ですわ
turn.
ね
I'm just going to wait so Sophia can strengthen Lena once more. And I'm going to chain hook her right here.
ターゲットは
準備完了です
So
はい
yeah, I guess this is fine. Okay. So we'll end my turn. And then pull Narm to me.
おうよろしく
And retreat.
ターゲットは
And I need to stay outside of Shuri's range.
了解
So Chivalry up.
決着をつけよう了
Melee attack. And just wait here. Liana with the again.
これが私の信じる心です
解了解
And the finishing strike. And retreat. So all that's left now is Shuri.
ターゲット
And I have 5 turns.
おう
So if I really want, I can wait this out too. Until I have chain hook. So why not?
了解
はいはいターゲットは
よし
2 turn
わかった
cooldown. One turn
ター
cooldown.
ゲットは
And here we are.
よしわかったオーライガイレッツパー
Chain hook and shift.
ターゲットは
リー準備完了です
Let's have Lena
はい
get strengthened first.
これはあまり使いたくないですわねターゲットは
準備完了
And
です
why don't I have Leon Chivalry
無駄
up
な抵抗はするな
and assault Shuri's with the goal of killing off the angels on there. Ooh, that was a beating I took just now.
ご命令を
Alright, so maybe
ご命令を
that's just a game.
これが
Leon.
私の信じる心ですターゲットは
了解
And have Leon move 1 tile to do his second attack.
ターゲット
And Lena will attack at 3 range. There we go. Elven Belt! Wow! Amazing! Of all items. So basically, I got 100 ore. I mean, Elven Belt is literally just a worse version of the King's Amulet, in truth. Right? Because King's Amulet, at least, it kicks in anytime, right? This only applies when you attack with a ranged attack, where your defense and magic defense increase. By comparison, the King's Amulet on my Ledin, which you also get 1 copy of for free anyways. Let me just bring up Ledin. as long as you're within 2 blocks of a friendly unit, you get defense and magic defense 10% increase. So there's absolutely zero reason to keep these elven belts. So 100 ore it is. Which is nice, because now I have enough ore to get another Epic Martial Spirit. The sad thing is, of course, I actually have a decent number of Epic Martial Spirits right now. Right? I actually have 2 of them. I just don't have any gold to actually upgrade my equipment to use them. In fact, I think I'm currently building up a piece of equipment on Hein. Yggdrasil Reef, yeah. So I actually need to level this up to level 40, use an Epic Martial Spirit to bring it up to level 50, then upgrade it some more. But that needs like, I would say, 800,000 gold or so. So, stuck for now. Well, anyways, gold is always coming in. That's what I figure. So I'll be able to get that upgraded soon enough. Alright, so that's it for this video. Unfortunately, I got a garbage item for this week, but nonetheless, it is what it is. So thanks for watching, everyone. And on that note, Nitro out.